He is the king of my castle. It works for me because I enjoy being led, but we have problems in the sex department. Let's just say I have a bit more experience than he does. And like in the other parts of our relationship, he likes to take control but does not like to enjoy being told what to do. How can I improve my sex life if the subject is not up for discussion? Come close,
Maybe
sweetie.
she's being old-fashioned and being like, well,
Okay.
he decides everything.
It's my turn now.
Sorry.
Shut up, you just ruined my moment. Take
What's a
two.
good moment?
3.
Camera, Susie. You need to... What's up, amigos? 𝗣𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 Gomez here, and welcome to another episode of The Progressing Male. Here we're here to enlighten, entertain you through having all the difficult conversations that the typical man might avoid. Not us. Oh yes, we are going to challenge cancel culture head on. Why cancel us? Teach us. Maybe we'll teach you. Join in the conversation wherever you're seeing this because we want to hear your thoughts. Now, you know I'm not alone. To my right, I have Dwayne Nosworthy.
Oh yeah, you don't know the team, I'm here.
And then left, of course, my favorite ginger, 𝗍𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗀.
Hola, amigos.
Oh, amigos, right, it's A. So tonight, boys, we are going to be challenging the alpha. That's when you go, ooh. Listen to this, guys. My husband of 10 years and I love each other very much. He's a provider, a protector, and loves old school values. He truly does everything for me. He's what you would call the alpha male. He is the king of my castle. It works for me because I enjoy being led, but we have problems in the sex department. Let's just say I have a bit more experience than he does. And like in the other parts of our relationship, he likes to take control but does not like to enjoy being told what to do. How can I improve my sex life if the subject is not up for discussion? I'm not asking for threesomes or anything freaky. I just want a convo. I just want to share my preferences. I've tried to bring it up, but he gets too uncomfortable and avoids the convo. I've been unsatisfied for too many years. Help. Boys, we need to help her because that's a big issue. And fun fact, so scrolling down as people try to help this poor lady, she's been unsatisfied. She's been married for 10 years and she's been sexually unsatisfied for 6.5.
Ooh,
That's a long time.
that's a long time.
That's breakup talk. Or is it?
Ah.
Or is
Obviously
it?
not for her.
Right. So, boys, he's an alpha.
Yeah.
He can't take, obviously, man's man. He can't take that type of conversation. He's uncomfortable, but she wants to do what women are great at, communicate. She's not asking for a lot, in my opinion. But, Dwayne, how would you tackle this situation, sir?
Personally, I feel it for you. I feel it for you. Yeah. This is why for me there's a difference between alpha and divine masculine. Yeah. The alpha male and the divine masculine.
Here we go.
You understand? Because the alpha male doesn't know how to. The alpha male only knows how to be alpha.
It's a caveman.
Alpha male only knows how to be alpha. So you're meant to, for me, we're meant to lean into certain traits that we have as men. But everything that we lean into, all of those traits, we can't lead with. So we lean into certain traits. It's like I lean into my feminine, I lean into my alpha, I lean into I lean into my masculine, but all of that flows through and via my divine masculine.
Okay.
So everything that I am starts to stem from who I am at my core, which is divine masculine.
So what divine masculine is your divine core?
Masculine is your divine core. So it's who you are at your core. It's who you are. So when you start to, if you start to lead with alpha male and your traits, you become those traits.
So you're saying who you are as a core without the vibrato, without the extra.
Exactly. It's who you are at the core. Like if I'm speaking to females, I don't want to speak to the trait that you lean into. If I'm speaking to my brethren, I don't want you leaning into the trait that you think you are and so on and so forth. I want you, when I'm speaking to you and communicating, let everything flow through and via your divine masculinity, your divine self.
Okay.
Yeah, because when it's flowing, when you're now trying to speak through your alpha male, it's only one track minded. When you're now trying to speak through your feminine, it's only one track minded. Like divine masculine allows every thought, feeling and emotion to flow through and via you. Does that make sense? So you lean into those traits. So when you're dealing with an alpha male, he's gonna beat his chest about everything.
Right.
That's what alpha males do. They're at the front line. I need food. I want woman, give me, do you know what I mean? The alpha male is very dominant.
Grizzly.
Everything they do is alpha.
So what does she do then?
She has to stay in her divine femininity.
So she has to hold her position.
She has to hold her position, but she has to speak to him. When you move in your divinity, right? When you move in your divinity, you contribute to moving people in such a way that you would never ever seen in your life.
But Dwayne, that's a psychoanalysis of what they should do. But
Right.
it feels like, because if you're married for 10 years and you've waited for 6.5, I don't think he's not moving his divine masculine, and neither is she,
she'll get the
maybe.
result she wants.
But neither is she.
I'm not saying she'll get the result she wants, but she'll get the result.
So let's call her. What should we call her?
Susie.
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 Yeah.
Wow.
Sexy Suze.
Sounds
Sexy
like a white girl,
Suze.
innit?
Right.
So sexy Suze.
You're allowed to say that. So sexy Susie.
Yeah.
So you're saying to her basically moving your divine feminine, she's saying, "I'm Susie."
Yeah.
on,
Okay,
Susie.
now you see what you just did there?
What did I just do?
You moved in femininity.
Okay.
Right?
Take two. No, I got
Yeah.
this. How do I move in my divine femininity?
Well, what you're doing there is like divine femininity or divine masculinity is about energy,
Energy.
right?
Okay.
So obviously words, all the
Maybe they needed to
that's action. That's action.
Fuck. Okay, I don't
Right?
get it.
Right? No, you
Help Susie, damn it!
No, it's all about energy. So
Okay.
what you got to do is with Susie, for example, sexy Susie, she's got to communicate regardless of whether alpha male, what we're gonna call him, Alan.
Alan.
Alpha Alan, sexy Susie, right?
Right.
She's got to know immediately how to speak in her divine femininity, right? And she has to communicate with him by using her words, using her actions, but it all has to flow through and via the energy.
Right.
The energy will speak to him more than her words and her actions.
Right.
Yeah, it will speak first.
Right.
Then the words and the actions will catch up. He'll capture those things, and if he decides to stay in his alpha, you're gonna make a decision based on whether that works for you anymore. Am I gonna stay in this marriage or not? Because do we align anymore?
It's deeper, right? Isn't it?
It's deeper rooted, but you've got to move. Sorry, Kane, you've got to move in that
Divine.
divine.
Also, if he's what we all stereotypically, words.
See, I got it though. Your energy told me.
Craig David. If we all what? It's my remix, isn't it? If this Alan is
Yeah.
as alpha as what we all use as a alpha
a
stereotype,
stereotype, yeah.
he's probably not gonna reciprocate this conversation
Not
very
straight
well.
away.
Because if he's alpha, he's protect,
Yeah.
fight, feed, ussy,
Yeah.
and move forwards. So
Love
he
it.
might get defensive,
Ussy is
like a meow.
Ussy.
Why didn't you say pussy?
Because we want to say Ussy, bro. We like it. That's how my boy AZ says it.
Wow, I've never been. It felt so hetero right now. Ew, we would call it a pussy. Thank
All
you.
right, sorry. Pussy.
Or a pocket toy.
Ooh,
pocket pouch?
Pocket box. Ooh, pocket pouch.
For JJ.
For JJ.
Anyway, we're sidetracking. Help
He
Susie.
is
So if
so
he is,
alpha.
as we
Dominant.
stereotypically categorize alpha,
Yeah.
caveman, is he going to be able to have that conversation without getting defensive or aggressive and take it as an attack, and he'll just want to fight back and protect?
Right.
So maybe that's why she's struggling to have this conversation, because
Definitely.
if we go to the very extreme side of what we deem as, or society mostly deems as alpha, they probably won't do very well with that. Like, because that's communication, and as we know, alphas aren't great at communicating, as we put it stereotypically.
Right, so
Right.
you're saying, you're taking in what Dwayne's saying, that, you know, she has to communicate in a divine femininity, but you're saying he's not equipped for that.
Because she's been saying, my husband is very traditional alpha.
King of the castle,
King of
yeah.
the castle. Well, kings don't like being told what to do. Kings don't like being questioned.
You're both
So,
stating the obvious, but what do we do with Susie?
she should text him. I'm joking.
No, I told you what she needs to do. I've given-
All right,
I told you.
Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, you don't like my answer.
No, I
right?
Maybe she needs to be the person to introduce something that she would like to the situation. So instead of just relying on him to be like, well, he's not changing. Well, he doesn't know, and he's alpha, so he thinks still good and going well because he's still getting his
Kane?
thing. So maybe she needs to be like, have you met my friend Federico?
Is that a feather?
There's a rubber.
Dildo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
We know what he likes to get
Is that,
involved.
no, is that what you like, bro?
Me? No. No.
Hey, I'm just checking.
No.
Huh?
How gay is too gay? Season 1.
Listen, just that was from season 1.
Season
There was an
one.
episode called "How Gay Are
No,
You?"
but what I'm saying is maybe she needs to be the person
Take the lead.
to take the lead.
Okay.
Kane, yes. Susie, come close,
Maybe
sweetie.
she's being old-fashioned and being like, well,
Kane.
he decides everything.
It's my turn now.
Sorry.
Shut up! You just ruined my moment.
Sorry.
Take
What's a good
2.
moment?
3.
Camera, Susie. You need to assert dominance without being dominating. You need to show your feminine mystique without the scent trailing into like, aha, there's a conspiracy or a V for Vendetta. You need to take control in that bedroom and let him have it. Like, make him his favorite meal. Or, babe, I want to go out. Dress a 10. Make him go, that's an extra effort. And you're like, I know, this whole thing, you know, that kind of shit that women are amazing at doing. And then when you're in the bedroom, handle him. Put his hand exactly where it was. School him without using the words. Make him feel like he just watched his favorite porno. Because what's going to happen is his alphaness is going to be like, oh, I have to provide.
He's going to resist.
No. Actually, on the other hand, I think he's going to go with it because he's going to think he's a pussy if he loses this fight,
I
this
see what you're
dynamic.
saying. Oh, okay.
Because men like...
You know, it's not,
Pussy.
but if you're smart about it, Susie, and you're telling him what to do, showing him how to do it without being vocal and then submitting so he can finish the situation and then go to another
Then
position.
he's in the position of being the alpha or
So
something.
you're tricking him when really you're doing the work for him. So instead of requesting it verbally because he's not capable of doing that,
Obviously.
and clearly you do love him for being unsatisfied for 6.5 years, he must be doing something right besides the sex, right? So I would manipulate the situation, but without giving away that you are the ringleader. And I know women can do this. I see it all the time.
Everything you said about like when you said kings don't like being told what to do, I was thinking with the wrong queen.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Because every man has the right woman beside him. Like,
So
pulling
what's
those
this?
strings. I mean, he said earlier about, you know, no king likes to be told what to do.
Okay.
Yeah? And I think what you've just described there, I feel as though what you've done for me is exactly what you wanted us to say, but I said it quite clinically. You said it quite...
Clinically, you were spiritual. You took us to Calcutta.
But it's like, no, it was spiritual. It was spiritual. but you've gone specific.
Yeah.
But you've actually described exactly what I'm talking about. She's taking the lead. Because it's her energy.
And
you're saying manipulate for the greater good.
Yeah.
Like everything you're saying to do, you have to be in control of who you are as
Right.
a woman. You've just gone very specific, which I
I
would have
see.
got. Right.
So Dwayne has just hijacked my idea because mine's better than his.
I
Got
feel-
it.
I feel you hit the nail on the head, but you're...
I know I did. You're just trying to steal my nail.
No, but you're doing it very specifically. That might not work for her though.
Oh, Susie, you know what's up.
But I think you're right. But
No, do you know
she's a
what?
woman
6.5 years and your pum-pum is craving for an orgasm. You know what to do, girl.
Bro, when those women that are dealing with an alpha male, some of them don't have the capacity to do what it is that you're saying. But that is the answer.
Maybe I should start a masterclass.
No, bro,
I'm
that is
joking.
no, because you've got to help women actually master the art of what you've just described.
Yeah.
Some women don't even know how do I even begin to do that with an alpha male. He's used to controlling everything in the bedroom. So even for her to get to that space of what you just described is about what I was describing, the energy. For her to even believe that, she has to be it.
Susie,
well, I was going to say maybe what you said is 100% correct. And if she can make him feel like he's still the alpha one while she's guiding him through what she wants. Like,
Definitely.
oh, I move my hand here. Oh, you're amazing. She confirms to him that it's him and he's great, even though she's doing the work. Mind games. He'll be like, yeah, I'm the king. I'm the alpha. I'm doing all this.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how alpha speak.
That's how alpha speak down here, like Dwayne.
No, he's a divine
I'm a
masculine.
divine masculine, brother.
Sorry.
I'm also a divine feminine.
Divine dickhead.
But also maybe Susie is a bit self-conscious, and that's why she's not said anything in 6.5 years, because maybe she doesn't feel very like a confident woman. So
I feel
maybe
like
she
that would
can't approach
contribute
it.
to her
So
confidence in some way, shape,
Yeah,
or
it
form.
would, but maybe she's not like happy with how she looks or how she feels. Maybe she doesn't feel sexy because he doesn't make her feel.
That's
So
what
she
I
can't
meant.
become-
His alphaness probably contributed to her not feeling too sexy right now.
Because as we know, a lot of women are very insecure.
Yeah.
Like maybe she's very body conscious. Maybe she doesn't feel like she's sexy.
No,
because
one
he doesn't
second,
tell
boys. You're absolutely right. But no, Susie, we're not going down that road.
We're not
Because,
going to believe that.
Because I've in that same forum where I saw other stories, people are very specific about how they are, how they feel, what they lack and what they not. And Susie was very specific in her story. So I'm going to go that you don't lack confidence.
Right.
You just lack a man that knows how to pleasure you. So handle it. Alter ego. Take a risk. Go into that fantasy. Submerge yourself into it. Start with foreplay.
Definitely.
Place his hand. Let him do the rest. Speed, the stroke. How do you want it? How do you need it? Vocalize it. If you're a vocal person, say it, scream it. Adjust volume control in his ear. Maybe don't bring toys and stuff like that, but maybe you want to, what do you call it? Tie something on yourself so you know you're not, you don't have vision.
Submission.
You know what I mean?
Submission.
Because then he's going to think,
Because
wow.
again, he believes he's in control, but
Yes.
you're talking him through it. Susie, Cisco's got some points here.
I'm telling
I
you.
really hope you do have the confidence there.
And then when you do climax, I know you're going to think, thank God, but you need to times 10 that scream or whatever you do.
So he feels like.
So, and then at the end, when you finish and you're like, thank fuck, don't thank fuck face. Think like, baby, you were amazing. Wow, what got into you that day?
Are you looking down the camera, bro?
I'm looking down the camera because Susie, I want you to feel it.
Wow. That was a moment.
That was the moment. No, Susie, I believe in you. And you know what? The thing is,
Your name is Susie now.
Susie. Oh, Susie. Can you imagine if her name's Susie? That'd be amazing. But no, Susie, turn it out. Take risks. And do you know what? I always say this, with as long as you don't get addicted to it. But if you are, because we have to, we have to weigh the odds as well. If you are out of touch, maybe because of the type of sex you're having, babes, Google the type of porn how you want to be fucked.
Google. No.
No. I'm not saying you have to show him. Don't show him your own little secret.
This is for you.
Don't do it in your computer. Go to an internet cafe because you don't want your husband to be, you don't want that shit to start. So just, if you want, for example, actually, I'm not even going there, but whatever your fancy is, replicate. And then just add your, I was about to your juice to it, but add your zhuzh to it.
Add
you
your
know
juice,
what I mean?
add your zhuzh. And Alan, if you're watching, step out the alpha, bro.
Yeah, let's go.
Like, don't lead with the alpha.
Because I think an alpha thing is knowing what a woman wants and giving that to her. I don't think it is avoiding that.
Unfortunately, it's all about man.
I know.
So it's protect, provide, but it's based on what we deem as protecting and providing.
But it can be quite selfish though, right?
It can be quite selfish because now it's like, when you're feeling uncomfortable in your alpha, if you're now going to bring in something that might make me feel slightly uncomfortable, my alpha says resistance. Absolutely not. What are you doing bringing that into the bedroom?
Yeah.
The alpha wants to run everything.
Check your ego.
Yeah, the alpha's very, very ego-driven.
Because the thing is, when it's about your ego, it's about you.
Exactly.
So now that we're here with Susie and, what was his name?
Alan.
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 What do you like in bed? What's your... He said, like, what's... I'll start it off because I know straight people ain't used to, diving into this in public, maybe with cameras. I'm very much... I like to know my score sheet. Because I put so much effort into the courting side or the interview side. So when you used to come home, I know your ticks, I know your do's, your don'ts, I know the language.
That's what you meant by score sheet, because me and Kane was very much score sheet.
So lost.
No. So do you know what I mean? So
you tick that off, you know what that is. And you're a pleaser then, by the sounds of it.
I don't need to come. It's all about you. Beautiful. And so after I've given what I think is my all, I do ask, and they're taken back a bit by it sometimes because they're like, huh? And I'm like, no, I want to know, because if we do this again, only if I can see it happening again. If we can do this again, what do I need to improve on? Right. What did you enjoy? What didn't you? And they're like, and I was like,
you have these conversations.
Just like we're having right now.
That's very beautiful.
Yeah. Because I want to harness. Nice. I want to harness and know what I'm good at. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm great at giving head, and then before you know it, everyone in the streets are like, that's Cisco. Don't let him suck a dick. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Like that's dead out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I get that. Are you trying to, bro? Why are you trying to give signs?
Because I'm not single anymore.
Yeah, I know. Like, you're really trying.
So Kane, I'm like a TripAdvisor gay. You know what I mean? I'm here to serve, and I want my comments and my stars. What do you like?
For me, it's about emotional connection.
So you listen to Adele, great.
Did he say you listen to Adele?
No.
You see why men don't like to, you see why men don't want to speak and share? Look,
that is not divine masculine.
No,
Take it back.
For me, it's about an emotional connection.
Right.
nice. So you have to make love every time.
Well, no, but otherwise it doesn't mean.
Why are you laughing?
Because emotional connection doesn't mean he has to make
Oh
love.
no, but no, because
No.
for me there's fucking and emotional sex,
No. Okay.
which
see,
is making love. No.
But you asked what I like.
that's what I
You asked
like.
what I like. I like an emotional connection. So I like.
So before you
seeing
can
my partner,
even take part
'cause there's
in
an
any
emotional
sexual
Oh,
action.
sorry. Oh, let me ask the proper question. How are you? What do you do in bed? And that's what I meant. Okay, so you prefer emotional, but how does one give it to the fiance?
Good.
Look at
You're such a man, bro.
how big he is.
The thing is, she will be like, do not be telling my stories.
Well, you don't have to say what you do to her. I'm like, what's your style? Are you very much like, are you submissive? Are you dominant? Is it a 50-50? Is it a role play situation? You don't have to tell me what her favorite situation is, but you do.
I'm a giver.
That's it? That's what you're going to say? That's it? Look how shy you are.
That is hilarious.
I love straight boys.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
All right, so he's a giver and listens to Adele as he's fucking. So,
No.
what about? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Philosophy.
Go on, Dwayne. Here we go.
No. Again, it's a bit of the two of what you both said. So I'm a pleaser.
Jacking ideas again.
No, I'm a pleaser.
I can see that. I
I'm
can
a
see that
pleaser.
for sure.
Like I really never see it as like a score. Not what did you say?
The score sheet, the TripAdvisor score sheet,
But I
yeah.
didn't
But it's
see
got
it
to
like that.
fill your cup before you fill hers.
I have to come twice, and then maybe
Actually, no. When it comes to that, no.
you are that guy, bro.
No, not when it comes to coming. Not when it comes to coming.
No. We're talking about the act.
And no, but that's still part of the act. I don't feel as though I have to be pleased in order. I feel more pleased by pleasing you.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So there has to be a connection. It's not just a fuck for me. Like I have to like you.
Yeah, of course.
But for some people they can be like, I don't really care.
I know.
Like pussy's
Yeah.
pussy.
Yeah.
Like for me, I've got to like you. There's got to be connection. Oh, what? You don't like the word pussy no more?
No, I do. Do you know what it
just
is? No, do you know what it is? As you said this, which is really unprofessional of me.
Yeah.
I actually went back to the last time I had pussy, or I actually licked out pussy, and it
Right.
wasn't a nice experience for me. And so I
Yeah,
went.
but
But you know how I feel about that, though.
I do know how you feel about it, but are we going to let them know? Are we telling them? Do we need
I think you know. I mean, only if you watch first, second season. I'm what you called homo flexible.
That's the one.
So I'm not bisexual. I don't want to be in a relationship.
And
Nothing
there's
with a
sexual
woman.
flexible, just so you know.
There's heteroflexible. So basically, it's I'm a gay guy who can fuck a woman easily. I get aroused by women easily. But sorry, ladies, I am not going down on you.
That's just not.
That's just my preference. But I'll do everything else.
right.
As you were.
I'm not
good silence.
flexible. So for me, going down on a woman,
Nice.
I'm really not, guys. That's not my thing. But I know you are.
Oh, who the fuck Justin Timberlake in a
I was
heartbeat?
just about to say, only JT.
It's mad, bro. Just for one guy, no. I get
It's alright. It's a one man. Look
Yeah.
at you.
emotional connection.
Going on tour.
It's emotional connection.
Come on.
But with like you, I'm a pleaser, but there's got to be a connection, and I don't have to come. For me, it's like I don't sit down and ask, "Oh, how was that?" Not that I'm saying you do it like an interview.
I'm odd though. Like, it's, who does
You
that?
are, but I also know how you would go about that. It still would feel quite organic.
Yeah, it would be funny.
Yes.
Organic, yeah.
Whereas for me, it would just be weird.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's more maybe afterwards I might be speaking to you. Do you know what I mean? It's during the conversation. It's during the connection part. It's when we're talking, we sat down and we're laying down having a conversation, blah blah blah. That's when I do it. It's like so. Yeah, I'm a pleaser. I'm not going to say
That's good.
I'm a soft lover, and it's what's needed in the moment, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
very aware of what's happening in the moment. I'm a moment person.
Yes.
So I'm really aware of that. And if it's not working in that moment, I'm almost like let's step away from it. Let's not do that.
You read the room.
Oh, so you're not a person. So you're not a
read
person
the
that's like,
room.
oh, this isn't working. Let me come quick. Oh, you can go.
No.
Because a lot of men do that too.
I'm not saying I can't do that. I'm just saying that's not me.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
I've got to read the room.
Well, nice. Well, now you know a little thing more about my co-host and myself. And Susie,
Sorry, Joe.
good luck, girl. I'm going to be going back to that forum and checking up on you and giving you the link to this episode because I hope it helped. Honestly, listen, women are so beautiful. And
Agreed.
I think when they are confident or at least access confidence, right? When they are it's so sexy.
That's the divine
maybe-
feminine.
Oh, that's the divine
Yes,
feminine.
bro.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't explain that. Did I?
Oh, come on,
That's this energy.
that's you got a man like Cisco.
That's this energy. Exactly what he said. Exactly what he just said.
And this is when we go in the edit.
I said energy from the get-go. I said it's not about what you say. It's not about like the action. It's about the energy.
Trigger.
Do you know what I mean? And that right there, what Cisco
I get
describes,
it now.
that's energy, bro.
So as I was saying, Susie, access that beautiful gift that only women have and take a risk. Run him out, but make sure you get run true.
Show Alan.
Do you know what I mean? We wish you all the best. And now you know, this season, gentlemen, I'm not doing the progressive question. I am doing the guessing.
Let's try that again.
I'm thinking about gay sex now. No, the messon, which is the male lesson. See what I did there? The word male lesson. Wow.
Was that what,
So
did
you
you
want
just
that?
go to say lesson one time and dyslexia kicked in and you're like, we'll keep that.
I feel like I'm being attacked right now, and that's very pointed.
Not gonna lie, it was a bit attacking.
So what thank you. So what I asked my co-host is, during this conversation, now that it's over, what is the messon that you are taking away? Okay.
That alpha doesn't always mean that you're ahead. Being alpha doesn't always mean you're the winner. Doesn't always mean you're king of the castle.
I like that. That's really good.
Don't steal mine.
I'm not.
He will. He's been doing that a lot.
Wow,
I joke. I
These
joke.
guys are on it today.
What's the messon for you, Dwayne?
The message for me is to. That's quite a different. For me personally as well, you're saying, right?
Yeah, not your friend. Yeah.
Unless you spoke to Alan.
No, do you know what? It is.
Dwayne is Alan. This is Dwayne's thing.
Don't do that, bro.
As that rumor start, yeah, that's not true.
The message for me would be, I'm going to learn how to describe a bit better, go in more detail. Yeah?
Oh, so it's not about the subject, it's about
It's
you.
about you. Wow, selfish reasons. Not.
Give more detail.
I think that the lesson for me is that Dwayne's full of shit and Kane bangs to Adele. This is great. No. In all seriousness, I think what it is that don't forget who you are.
That's
In the act of
that's
sex.
a good message.
Because I think pornography, I think Hollywood or celebrities, they do shape what sexy is and what sex is, but sex is so personalized and you can only be as sexy as you are because you've got that signature that only you can give. So don't be afraid to experiment, don't be afraid to communicate. And if you can't communicate, I think the biggest lesson or the lesson is don't forget to do you, because who knows, you might be a porn star in the making.
Wow.
I mean, that porn star is in, metaphorically.
In your house.
Yeah, in your house. Yes. And on that note,
It's a good message.
it is. But don't forget to keep it real without the spiel.
No.
Okay, Kane.
You've got to stop doing that.